Hi, welcome back to the Dylan Rounds case.
So we have this case here.
Not again, Silver Heels. What do you want this time?
This 19-year-old who looks like a 70-year-old man.
Well, to be fair, don't really care, okay? Piss off. No? You're just going to give me the silent treatment now. Yeah? Silver Heels. You know, I think you're a bit too drunk again. I think you need to go home and take a nap. Or just remain there, okay?
I just want to point out a couple things about
Did I hear you mumble something? You've got a message for me on YouTube and I need to read it right now? Okay. I'll have a look at it right now. And it read,
"You better start using that belt on yourself, boy. That footage was first days of the case. She simply was saying vast area. No way can they go out and find him, especially with Brenner having a car driving a body as much as 40 miles. My God."
And I replied, "Have you burnt down any more logbooks since?" And he replied with,
"Whoa, man. Time heals. Get over it. I only made one stupid comment."
"You sure about that?"
"I thought it was a kiosk. You had to file a report. I signed many logbooks and I thought the shack demanded to sign in and file a report to go further. We gotta go deep, man."
"Oh my God, man, says the guy who's got a hiking pole rammed up his ass." So yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, to be fair. You know, I'm just not quite sure, to be fair. Then again, I have been a bit of a naughty boy recently, and there must be consequences for actions like that. And so the whipping begins. If you feel slightly uncomfortable, feel free to close your eyes and just listen to the sound. It may be relaxing, okay? So, where do we start to begin with? Lower body or upper body? Well, if it's lower body, I'm not quite in frame, but I'm sure you can imagine the sound just like this. Okay? Yes, that was contact with one's skin, okay? Maybe we'll start with the arm, okay? Oh, don't worry about that writing on my hand. That's just for another video, okay? So, let's begin. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3. You can count along if you want. I always make sure I never miss. I think that will do for now. Here are some of the results. As you can see, that's a normal arm, and then that's one that has been whipped repeatedly. I hope you approve of that, Silver Heels, okay? There we go. Now, where would you like to see next? No, I don't mean that. Well, why not this? There is a reasonable surface area, right? Make sure. Oh my God, this is seriously unacceptable. It's gotta be done harder. Yeah. No. Much more harder, please. Yeah, please, more. You wanna see more? Just imagine the after effects of this. Oh my God, you just hit me in a sensitive area there. You know, whilst this is going on, you can imagine it's some kind of VR reality. Maybe none of this is real. Maybe it's probably for the best it's not real, right? There we go. Is that okay? Is that to your satisfaction? Or would you like to see a little more? You know, I've got to be careful I don't go too hard or the belt might break. And we don't want that, do we? I think last but not least, maybe the back should be done, but it's like, Do I do it like that, or will you not be able to see properly? Oh, do I have to turn around like this? Well, this is slightly awkward, right? So I've got to... You know, the sound is very interesting. It creates a nice echo to it as well. Oh my god, this is too much for me. This is too much. Now, the interesting thing is, whilst this is underway, when people do join, they probably will be thinking, what the fuck is going on? Well, one word, J Silverheels. There you go. Ooh, doing all combos now. Must have been all those games I've been playing in the past. Fighting games, I mean, obviously. Ooh, that was a good one. Human sacrifice. There we go, yeah. Ooh. You know, the thing is, it's all about the performance, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not always about the quantity, it's about the quality. But I guess on this occasion, I delivered in both areas. So, if you would like to see the after results, feel free to become a member on this channel. I'm only joking. You may see the updates in the community tab very shortly, okay? Yes. And as just a final one, why not on the arm one more time? There you go. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. Dr. Andrew is here to check your pulse. Before we get to that though, after close analysation, inspecting all of the data and results, the results are now in and we have come to a conclusion that I can't see shit in these glasses and they don't even fit my head. Anyway, so in terms of all that activity, if you want to call it that, as seen earlier in the video, how does it look? Well, I took a few after shots, okay? The arm, near the chest area and the back, and we'll go through each one right now, beginning with the arm. So as you can see, the redness on the arm where I repeatedly hit, compare that to areas I haven't, where it's a bit more paler, it does stand out. So covered quite a bit of the surface area. Skin looks a little bit bumpy, but it's okay. You see the lines. And then down here, it must have wrapped itself around the belt at an angle because it created a thin line, like a hook, which looks a bit weird. So yeah, you've got that. Now we move on to the chest area. I didn't know how to blur out those the nips, but then again, maybe if I put black tape on them, then it would look even more questionable. So maybe it's best just leaving it as it is. But I mainly hit one side, the my right hand side, as you can see here. It doesn't show as much on the right, but there is a little bit of discoloration near the collarbone. But, oops, I don't want to go too low. But you can see the redness, the patches around there, as you can see. And then it kind of goes over onto the collarbone as the whip must have wrapped around when I might have been doing the back area as well. Because where it's bony there, a bit more sensitive. So you can see the extent. Now, the actual lighting isn't great, so I did a different shot, a lighter one. There you go, little fat boy. But you can see the redness on the forearm on the left hand side, because that's where it went. Oh shit, I'm trying to avoid those two things down. Is this against YouTube? I don't know. Well, it can't be really. On the right hand side you can see the redness, on the left you can see quite a bit of surface area has been covered. Considering the belt is kind of thin, you know, the way it's covered it has been kind of successful in a way. No blood though, not that extreme. But yeah, you can make it out. Now, if we move on to the back area, now you take away the redness, you've got all those dots, which I believe is acne, whereas some people might get it on their face. I get it on my back, so I look like a pizza, but I probably don't taste like one. But to be fair, I don't mind. I would rather have it on the back than on my face. So yeah. But that aside, you've got a few lines down here. As you can see, it looks a bit messy. And I think that's stretch marks, which have been there for a long time. But in terms of the redness, you can actually see it more here because I did, give the back more attention when whipping. A few like raised surfaces. Do you call them welts, maybe? You can see the redness as it's forming the lower part. The right hand side seems to have taken it worse than the left, but it depends how I was doing it over my shoulder. A bit of it did get my lower part of the neck. I guess it just depends how the belt wrapped itself around. This is a different lighting one, as you can see. The redness stands out more here. And you got a few more little, I didn't want to get that close to the skin. That's not exactly pleasant. But on the right hand side, you could see the odd thin red line again, as like what you saw with the arm. And I think that's because the whip itself ended up turning on itself. So it was the edge of the belt that caught me at times, and that hurt more than the flat surface, which made the slap sound. So yeah. So yeah, that explains that and demonstrates the after effects, and I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon again, definitely not. So that's it for now. If anyone feels dissatisfied, uncomfortable, or mentally scarred from this video, feel free to blame Silver Heels, as I said. So that's it for now, thanks for watching, and goodbye.